everyone, let me just start off by saying my mom does not know anything about this webcast, and she probably will later on, but she isn't going to say what needs to be said about this saddle. This is all about an Ansur Westernaire. I have the original contract and all that information in my hand right now. So we're just going to start off with, she's been eagerly awaiting this saddle, has sent numerous emails back and forth with Carol, the owner of Ansur, and you know, she wanted the saddle to be right. You only spend this much money on a saddle once in your life, which I'll tell you how much she paid at the end of this video. She ordered one Westernaire custom show saddle with square skirts. Light oil, 16.5 inches. The saddle is 16.5 inches. It is light oil, and it is a Westernaire. The first specification Ansur failed to meet, let me move this out so you can see it, and see I'm not off my rocker 100%, was it was supposed to be 26 inches in overall length. Now, my mom has short-backed Arabians, and anything over 27 inches just doesn't look right and doesn't fit on properly. So let me break out the measuring device. I'm going to slide it under the saddle just to get a more true measurement, and also so it doesn't put even a little nick on the leather. Okay. Fingers at the edge of the saddle. Fingers right this edge. Pull it down. I've done this measurement a lot, so reads out to be right here, 28 inches. Even from the outside, you can see 28 inches. Now, while we have the measuring stick out, as I like to call it, we're going to measure these stirrups. In the contract, they were supposed to be 2-inch at the widest point. These, if you measure them out, they come out to precisely 3 inches. Now, the reason these measurements are so important is, in the last correspondence from Carol of Ansur, she basically said we are stuck with this saddle. And this video is all about me proving to you this saddle's not right at all. Okay. One of the big things is it was supposed to have slots for a back cinch right here. It does not. It is in the contract that it's supposed to have them, but it does not. I'll mind a little paint filling. Right here, it was supposed to have another piece of silver. It was supposed to be 2 and 2. It's missing this little piece of silver right here, but Carol's bright idea was to add the silver on these. Now, okay, it's silver, and silver is silver in some people's opinion, but we didn't want these for a specific reason. The way they attach them is with brass Chicago screws. And these Chicago screws will drop right here over time and weaken the leather, and we just didn't want that. We wanted the silver plate right here, these to be leather. It was actually, my mom has numerous emails back and forth about the saddle. It's kind of offensive that they'd even get that small detail wrong. And, you know, that's wrong on both sides. And the way they attach them is just not good for the life of the saddle. Let's see, what else is there in the contract I can touch up before I get into the fun stuff? I guess we'll just go straight into the defects. There's a lot of them, so please bear with me. This is her breast collar that she ordered with the saddle. It's a nice little breast collar. It looks beautiful. Leather's supple. But when you dig down into it, you can look and see. Right here, I'm just showing you, this is the control side. There's Really, it's a smooth cut and pretty. But for a breast collar this price range, when you go onto this side, you can see that the leather's already starting to crack right there. And right there, which it's going to fall apart soon. I mean, this is not what I expected from this caliber saddle maker. I'm starting to doubt the craftsmanship tenfold. Hang that up real quick. Okay, so we're just going to start, I guess we'll start up front. Now, it's really hard to tell in the video, but the saddle itself is actually crooked, and the fenders are hung, not fenders, the fenders are hung pretty wrong. It's a mess. Start out with how these are hung. It's a lot of bulk, and a lot of saddle companies have actually eliminated that. And it didn't seem like this from any of Ansur's advertising pictures, but that's just a little pet peeve of ours. Nothing big. From the front, she looks pretty good. Spin. Okay. Now from the side, I'm going to include links to some close-up pictures on this description, so just bear in mind if you can't see it well now, I'll make sure you can see it better later. Now if you take a look right here, they're actually angled kind of like on the side. You can actually probably fit a quarter in the scap right here. Back it up a wee bit. Okay, right here, you'll notice some, I guess they're cut marks. Not 100% sure. I know it's not a natural flaw in the leather, and it's definitely man done. Next, well, while we're on this side, I'm about to flip sides, and then we'll get into some more technical stuff. Take a look at where the stirrup is hung. Take a good look. Okay. Now take a look on this side. You notice a difference at all? The stirrups aren't hung from the same spot on both sides. Now on this side, we have the same issues right here, and the same issues with the contra right here. Actually, at this angle, you can really see how much it sticks up. There's a lot of just little flaws and burrs in the leather. 3-inch stirrups, not good at all. Then we lift up the stirrup. Now take a look at that pinching and binding. Right here, and right here. It came to us with those marks. There's also a little burr right here, and another one. Movable saddle racks, right? Movable one right here. Now, those are actually, in my opinion, especially this one right here, not flaws in the leather, but scuff marks from just mistreatment at the factory. The silver itself in person is very dingy and hasn't been cleaned. It's rough to the touch and burry. Like right here, you could almost cut yourself on the little piece sticking up. Not what I expected for a saddle at this price range. There's inconsistencies with the tooling. The colors are off by a lot. Now, there's a bunch of little scuff marks. Flip it over around again. Put the this up a little bit. Okay. Same issue on this side, just a little bit more minute. Right there, right there, and right there. Little slice right there. Yeah. And it's full of defects. Now, these kind of defects I could accept in any saddle under $2,000, I'd say is fair. But we all know how much Ansur demands for the Westernaires. This one was precisely before shipping. Now, mind you, shipping's an extra $100. It's $7,568. Would you accept a saddle with this many flaws for that kind of money? It's really sad. And when we talked to Carol of Ansur about it, she's basically told us, too bad, so sad, I'm not going to help you. And with the shoddy workmanship in this saddle, it should have never passed quality control. For that kind of money, you should get no defects. You should get a saddle that you could be proud to ride in and show your horse. I was going to take this saddle and I was going to show my horse in it, but I was going to save up and buy one. After this experience with Ansur, I'm not. Carol's been nothing but a pain in the neck about trying to get this resolved. She promises us one thing and then changes her mind. Is this the kind of company you would want to stand behind? Is this the kind of company that deserves your money? Keep in mind, you may get a good saddle. I'm not going to knock that, but you could get a fluke. And I've known about, my mom's not the first person to be burned by Ansur. So, just think about it. Tell me what you think. And I'm going to be attaching closer pictures to the bottom of this page. Hope you guys enjoy and be safe.